Welcome to this online orientation video. I'm Emelinda McGinnis.
And I'm Derek Jones.
We are both child custody recommending counselors with the Superior Court of California in Riverside County. As part of your involvement with the family court, you have been directed to watch this video before your scheduled appointment and participation in the child custody recommending counseling process. For convenience, we refer to the process as CCRC, previously known as mediation.
For the next few minutes, Emelinda and I will be presenting some basic information about what you can expect when you attend your scheduled CCRC appointment with the recommending counselor before your family law court hearing.
The CCRC process allows you and the other parents an opportunity to meet with a recommending counselor to discuss how you will make decisions about your children and how you will share the children. The goal is to develop a co-parenting plan that protects the safety, health, and welfare of your children. It is important for children to continue to have meaningful relationships with both parents, and to spend time with them in ways that are positive, nurturing, and hopefully enjoyable. Statistics show that children do best when they have the consistent involvement of both parents.
Before your appointment, start thinking about a parenting plan that will work best for your children. The session usually lasts for an hour on average, so it is important to have a realistic and workable plan to present during your session. Also be prepared to discuss different parenting plans or arrangements that may be suggested by the recommending counselor or brought up by the other parent. It is important to remain flexible and open-minded. On the day of your appointment, we recommend you arrive 30 minutes early. This will give you a chance to check in with the court clerk and complete any necessary paperwork before your session starts. This appointment is for parents only, so please do not bring your children. If only one parent appears to the appointment, we cannot conduct recommending counseling, and you will still need to appear at your court hearing.
The recommending counselor will review your case before your session. This includes a review of the family court legal file along with any documents that were filed with the court by the parents. Therefore, it is not necessary for either parent to bring documents that have already been filed with the court. The only documents that you need to bring to your session are a completed Family Court Services questionnaire and your certificate of completion showing that you have followed through with this orientation video.
Although we understand that parents struggle with a variety of problems when attempting to develop a parenting plan that works for their children, we would like to emphasize two things. One, the parenting plan should focus on the needs of your children. And two, a parenting plan or agreement created by parents is usually better than any plan recommended by a recommending counselor or ordered by a judge.
If you and the other parent are able to fully agree on a parenting plan, the recommending counselor will write the details in a document also referred to as a stipulated agreement. After you review and sign it, the agreement would then be given to the judge, who is scheduled to hear your case. Upon reviewing the agreement, in most cases, the judge will sign it and you will then be on your way.
When parents are unable to reach an agreement, the recommending counselor will develop a recommended parenting plan for the judge to consider. The recommended parenting plan is submitted to the court along with a memorandum which explains the basis for the recommendation. Both of these documents will be available to the parents or their attorneys before the court hearing. We understand that there may be a number of issues surrounding your family court case in addition to custody and parenting time. But the only issues discussed during your session are those that are related with your parenting. This includes how you spend time with your children and the way you take care of them when they are with you. It is important to focus on ways of maintaining continuity and stability for your children while making sure that they remain comfortable and safe.
During your session, we will not discuss child support, property, or any matters involving money. Our expertise is providing information and ideas about custody and parenting time, which we sometimes call visitation.
There are 5 areas that need to be addressed during your session with us. The first is legal custody. Legal custody has to do with how major decisions are made concerning areas of health, education, and overall welfare of your children. Informing each other about the needs of your children is an important step toward making sure your children succeed in school and receive the medical care and the treatment they need.
Legal custody may also include making decisions about your children and the schools they will be enrolled in, as well as their participation in extracurricular activities.
Legal custody also deals with choosing medical plans and doctors for your children. Sometimes it becomes necessary to select a specialist for a specific medical need or to find a therapist who can help your children cope with their emotional needs.
The second of the 5 areas that will be addressed during your session is physical custody. When thinking about the physical custody arrangement, the parents need to find appropriate ways for the children to have frequent and regular contact with both parents while making sure the children can continue with routines that maximize the quality of their childhood.
There are a number of things parents should consider before deciding about a physical custody arrangement for their children. These may include the ages of the children, the distance between your home and the other parent's home, where your children attend school, your work schedules, as well as both of your parenting styles. There are also other important factors to consider, which vary from case to case. These factors may include safety concerns, such as drug or alcohol use, abuse or neglect of your children, or a criminal history of either parent. A parenting time schedule is the third area that will be addressed.
Your regular parenting time schedule should focus on ensuring that your children have regular, consistent, and meaningful contact with both parents. Because children need consistency and stability in their lives, it is important that the parenting time schedule is a plan that allows the children opportunities to interact with parents and spend quality time together without the children feeling unsafe or uncomfortable. It is important to avoid plans that create too many changes in your children's typical routines.
In addition to the day-to-day, week-to-week parenting time, the court needs to know how holidays and special days with your children will be shared. The goal is for your children to enjoy holidays with each parent as well as with extended family members. That is why it is important for you to consider a holiday schedule before your appointment.
You and the other parent may choose to arrange holidays and special days by mutual agreement. The other option is for the parents to create a specific holiday plan for each year, either by alternating or splitting each of these days with your children from year to year. Because traditions vary from family to family, there are many different ways to develop a holiday schedule. Again, it's a good idea to have something in mind before coming to your appointment.
A fifth area that needs to be addressed is how you will spend vacation time with your children. This involves communication and the importance of notifying the other parent about vacation plans that involve your children. Parents need to consider how much time might be spent traveling with your children during a calendar year and whether or not you're going to be traveling outside of the United States with your children.
Although we have presented these 5 basic areas as a guideline, there will, of course, be other issues, such as exchanges of your children to and from each parent's home, as well as locations for parenting time exchanges to be considered. These issues may be discussed during your session. It may also be necessary to list guidelines for parents to follow during parenting time exchanges or when spending time with your children. Other issues to be discussed during your session may involve personal concerns. Sometimes the parents need counseling or education to address particular concerns or needs. In some cases, your children might benefit from counseling also. These issues may require an agreement by the parents or a recommendation from the recommending counselor.
Occasionally, when parents are unable to agree on a plan, the recommending counselor may ask that your children be interviewed. Ordinarily, this is done at the discretion of the counselor. Sometimes a judge will order that your children be interviewed. In either case, appointments for your children will be scheduled by the recommending counselor after your session. Remember, please do not bring your children to your appointment. The appointment is for parents only. Any interviews with your children will be conducted at the courthouse by the recommending counselor or the judge at a time that is appropriate for your children.
When a family law case involves domestic violence, either parent may request a separate session with the recommending counselor.
In a domestic violence case, a parent may also be allowed to bring a support person to the session. A boyfriend or girlfriend or a person who is knowingly aggressive to the other parent will not be considered as a support person. Any support person present during the session must follow the directions given by the recommending counselor and will not be allowed to disrupt the session.
Family court cases are often complicated, and this video in no way covers every issue or concern that can be discussed during the session. However, your recommending counseling session is an opportunity for you as parents to reach agreements that will benefit your children.
As discussed before, if you and the other parent are unable to reach an agreement in regard to a parenting plan, then we, the recommending counselors, will provide the judge with recommendations. Any recommendation will be based on information provided by the parents and discussed during your session. We also will consider any preferences expressed by your children during their interviews if interviews with any of them become necessary. Occasionally, a recommending counselor will rely on relevant and pertinent information gathered from reliable third parties, such as your children's teachers, child protective services, or therapists working with any member of your family. Although our work involves a professional opinion based on information gathered during the CCRC process, it is by no means intended as an investigation or an evaluation of your family. If necessary, the judge may order an evaluation in accordance to either the Family Code or the Evidence Code of the State of California.
It takes a great deal of maturity and sacrifice from parents to consider their children's needs over and above what you may believe is fair for either parent. It is our sincere hope that you will be able to find helpful and appropriate ways to work together for the best interests of your children.
We hope this video has provided you with a better understanding of what to expect during your experience with family court services and your recommending counseling session. Now that you have completed this portion of the orientation, we ask that you continue by clicking the icon that will bring you back to the Proud to Parent Up to Parent program. Thank you for your participation.